Magical Butterfly Spirit here, your favorite tarot reader, and we're going to talk about your current path on your twin flame journey. Let's begin. The card that I pulled out for our guardian over this reading is Sophia. Words are Divine Light, Holy Spirit, and Good Nieces. I'm going to go ahead and read Sophia now. If you're watching Patreon, you're going to hear the description. If not, YouTube, I edit it out because, YouTube likes to have more videos that are concise. But if you like to listen to the reading, go ahead and join us on our Patreon. Links available at magicalbutterflyspirit.com. All right, welcome back. Before you jump to your timestamp, please, please, please take a moment to tap into your intuition to figure out which deck is best for you. Each deck tells a different story. Each deck has a different meaning. And the images are going to reflect the story of where you are in your journey. So take time out to discover which one is for you. And as I'm talking, I'm realizing I need to move this over here and this over like so, like that. All right, so pile number one is the Shadowland Tarot deck. Some keywords I'm picking up is, twin flames. It's a twin flame reading. I'm hearing garbage. I'm hearing nonchalant. I'm hearing pick me, choose me, love me. And I'm seeing Grey's Anatomy. You know that scene where Meredith is like, pick me, love me, choose me. And now that I think about it, Meredith and Dreamy are twin flames. They might be twin flames. I think that would be a good representation of a twin flame journey. All right, pile two. Let me do you guys right. Pile two. This is your deck. This is the Modern Wish Tarot deck. This card right here, Wheel of Fortune, is standing up very strongly. I'm picking up karma for you guys, pile two. And I think that's the only keyword that is standing out outside of dog. I'm seeing a dog, a brown dog. This brown dog has been haunting me in my readings for quite a while. Pile two. If you have a brown dog, this pile might be for you. A brown dog, or a dark color dog. So it could be black or a dark gray. All right. Now pile three. This is your deck. This is the Brit Third Eye Tarot deck. I'm picking up Empress energy, not just because it's on the top, but I'm feeling it. I'm picking up same-sex marriage. I'm picking up, no, you do it. Like, you do the dishes. I'm picking up this argument, like home argument. You might be married to your twin flame or in a cohabitation, or you used to be in a cohabitation. You might not be living with your twin flame. You might be living with somebody else and wishing you were with your twin flame. But cohabitation is very strong in pile two. Marriage, partnership, lifelong partnership is very strong in pile three. And maybe that's something that you yourself are very drawn to. Also, creativity, marriage, hope, and the word spring, all from this one card. All from looking at this one card. Ooh, the devil underneath. Okay. All right, and then we have pile four. Pile four, I have for you Yamae energy. I'm picking up Western African and Eastern African energy. I'm picking up Marvel. You might be interested in the MCU. Even though he's not part of the MCU, I'm seeing Aquaman as well. Look at that. Talking about Aquaman, and we have King Titan with his Triton. Pile four, you might be drawn to this pile if you are in no contact with your person, and you're in no contact with your person because of some kind of guilt that you're going through about something you did. Whether you did it or not, you feel guilty about something. Pile 4, that might be for you. Something you should have said but you didn't say. Something you did that you should not have done, or the people you listen to you should not have listened to. You know, you see where it's going. All right, pile 5. This is the Lorna, Lornda, I believe, tarot deck. I'm hearing trickster energy, chaos energy, runner and chaser energy. You'll never catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Ooh, you might be the runner in this twin flame journey relationship. Pile 5, not necessarily, but I'm picking up strong runner energy on this one. All right, so we have pile number 1. Go to your timestamp now. Pile number 2, go to your timestamp now. Pile 3, go to yours. Pile 4, go to your timestamp. And pile number 5, go to yours. And I will see you there. All right, pile 1. Glad you were able to join me. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Ooh. What do I need to do for pile 1? Smoke it out. Pile 1, you might like to smoke one out. Incense, of course, you too. Of course, I'm talking about incense. I'm not talking about any kind of other smoke, but incense smoke. But if you pick up my sarcasm, you know what I'm talking about. Pile 1, you enjoy the intake and outtake and the puff in the past. And outside of health reasons, that's something, okay, I know I shouldn't encourage that. However, it really does feel like that's beneficial to you. Especially if you are dealing with, okay, I'm not a doctor, I'm just reading energy. But what I'm picking up, pile 1, is that if you are into, if you have addiction in alcohol or other strong drugs, I'm also picking up food addiction, that the smoking of incense, you know what I mean, may help you regulate your emotions. It may help you cut down on other stuff to the point that you might actually be far more in control of the negative aspect of this lifestyle that you are currently in. Again, might not be drugs. There's a lot of legal things that we could be addicted to. And food might be one of them for you. Sugar, you might be someone into sugar. Like you eat a lot of sweets. Or coffee. I'm not a doctor. Just picking up the energy. What card was that fell? Actually, it was actually 2 cards that fell. When did that happen? I'm of the age when I bend down, I go, I have the High Priestess and I have the Hierophant. Those are the 2 cards that fell. That is amazing. This is a twin flame reading. I read this earlier on Patreon, but Sophia is considered the twin flame partner of Jesus. Something I did not know until I read it. And then we have the High Priestess and the Hierophant, which in a tarot deck is the counterpart of each other. I really feel like this reading is like very special. Not just you, pile 1. I'm talking about this whole reading. It feels like divine timing is in play here as far as me doing this reading. And I just hope that these cards come out because it's brown on brown background. But we'll make it do what it do. Alright. So the High Priestess and the Hierophant. The 3 of Wands. Money is ready for the other person. And the other is not. I'm not going to assign sex on this one. I'm not going to say male or female. Or same gender or anything. On this pile 1. Because it feels so fluid. This tree right here reminds me of this tree that I have here. That I have for my fairy friends. What's that called? Spruce tree? Just heard the word Merlin. I don't know. I don't know anything about trees. I don't. I don't know where trees grow. But if a tree like this grows in Maryland, this might resonate with you. Okay, but for some reason the tree is very important. I just heard smoking trees as well. I'm telling you, Power One, if you dabble, hopefully your state is legal, so you don't have to worry about that. Power One, I need you to give me permission to tap into your energy. You know what it feels like? It feels like I know you, and because you know I know you, you're scared to find out what I would discover. So you're like trying to stay quiet, like you're blocking me, and you're very good at it. So all I'm doing right now is like picking up the it's like you're walking down the hallway and you hear somebody talking in the distance, and you only could pick up every other word. You don't really understand the whole conversation. That's what's going on with you, Pal One, and you really need to, if you want to continue watching this reading, you need to let me in just enough for me to do this twin flame reading for you. Please and thank you. We have the World, the Ten of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. I also have the number 2, the number 3, the number 4, and the number 5. Also have 12 and 21. Where you are in your twin flame journey is you don't realize your running or chasing is over. Depends on who you are, the runner or the chaser. Neither one of you realize it's over. You both won and lost at the same time. If you want this relationship, it's yours. You can have it at any time. But you're both in an ego state where, first off, you're both waiting for the other person to make a move because you guys been burned so many times by each other that you're scared to make the first move. At this point, it's not even the first move. It's like the 10,000th move, right? You're both bad at communication. You're probably great with communication with other people, but you're both bad with communication with each other. Or more exactly, you're not listening to each other because you're both telling each other, I want you, I love you, I want to be with you. And neither one of you are hearing it or believing it. The world is about completion. The Ten of Swords, as crazy as it looks here, when you take out emotions out of the Ten of Swords, it's about completion, the end. You know, it could either be the end, it was a success, or the end, it was a failure. You guys could move into a successful relationship with each other or a failure relationship, and it all has to do with communication. It's like the one thing that's missing from this relationship is you guys both believing and trusting that you guys both love each other. The High Priestess and the Hierophant are the exact counterpart in a tarot. The High Priestess, she's the moon goddess. She believes in intuition and psychic abilities and all the things, right? She will be the tarot reader. she will be the witch. She would be the one that carries crystals in her bags. Or he, again, I'm not assigning gender. So he could be the one that carries crystals or lights incense or walks barefoot in the park and hug a tree. That would be the High Priestess. The Hierophant is, you can look at them as the Sun Priest or Priestess. They're more about what they can see, hear, and touch. However, they still believe in spirituality. They still believe in the unknown, but they like more tangible things. It's just a counterpart of one another. That's all it is. In between you guys is communication and being right. Letting go of your walls and fears to be together. That's all that's holding this Pile One back from being with their twin flame. Somebody's watching is even wondering if they are a twin flame. Can't tell that for you. Personal reading would do you a world of good. Also, the video I did in What is a Twin Flame would help you as well. I will link that in the description. But the fact that you even clicked on this video is leading towards that, you know. You want me to pull a couple of charms and wishes runes for you guys? It's gonna get loud. Hold on a second. Oh my god. We have the sun and the moon. Wow. Pile 1, if you don't go call your person right now, I don't care. I don't care if they're in another city, state, country. If they're in Mars, call and reach your person right now. Oh my god. This is like the scat. I don't know how to say it properly. But you know the thing, the hook that you use to gather wheat in the field, you know, that thing. I mean, that also uses it to carry around. It's about gathering, okay? And you have the 4 of Pentacles, and you pile 1. Pile 1. When you're done watching this reading, I have a feeling pile 3 might be for you. Somebody's telling me to go to pile, you to go to direct you to pile 3. But let me tell you something. When you're done with this video, I need you to call your person and say hi. Don't text them. Don't DM them. Don't like something on the Instagram and hope to get the picture. Call them and say, hello, I miss you. I want to see you. Can we make plans to hang out together? Can we go to the movies? Can we grab something to eat? Can we have a coffee date? Something. Because pile 1 is right there. And the twin flame journey is a long fucking journey. And you're there. You're there. You're ready. It's just fear and ego is stopping you on both your part. I have the seahorse. Seahorses are lucky. I have the crystal. It's reminding me of like a ring. Like a commitment. It's all there. Pile 1. It's all there. Okay. I'm moving on. Because I really don't feel like I need to spend more time with you. Because the only thing I could do is grab your phone and call your person for you at this point. That's it. Pile 1. And also to tell you to check out pile 3. Because I really think pile 3, something's there. I haven't even recorded pile 3 yet. But somebody's telling me to tell you to go to pile 3. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. Like, go to pile 3 and you're like, oh my god, Joy, what are you talking about? It's crap. Let me know in the comments. I'm alright. But, but pile 1, before I end this, you're being highly guided to call your person. Especially if you guys have not been talking in a while because of, or you're talking, but it's like not the best communication. Like you're out of habit of talking to each other. So it's a little bit awkward. It doesn't matter what they did. It doesn't matter what you did. It really doesn't. Excluding is something extreme. I gotta put that disclaimer in, like abuse. But, you know, outside of something toxic like that. If you're trying to get yourself together first before you could be with your person, first off, know that they're doing the same thing. And that's part of the reason why the communications has been so strained. Like, they kind of talk to you, but then pull back. And then you kind of talk to them and they pull back. It's because you're both trying to be better people separately. What neither one of you understand is you're both better people together. You both support each other together. You both will overcome the addiction or the depression or whatever it is that you guys are both working on. These red flags that you both have. You'll get through it together far easier than apart. Apart is a struggle. Together, you're supporting each other. You're loving each other. You guys understand each other better than anybody else on this planet, excluding your children. Excluding your children. Twin flame relationships and twin flame partners understand each other more than anybody else. They're the mirror image of yourself. Children understand you because they come from you. They're your DNA. And they see you in ways, and they're a reflection of you in a different way than a love relationship. But we're talking about a love relationship here. Twin flames are the only ones on the planet. You have this person. They want to be with you. You want to be with them. You could be with each other in this lifetime. What's stopping you? And even if it doesn't come out to be a love relationship, it could still be a great friendship that will be supportive of each other. Just a matter of taking the leap of faith and picking up the phone and actually calling with your voice and not through text. Because how's text been working? I bet you it hasn't been great because you're here watching this video. Pile 1, I wish you the best. Alright, moving on to pile number 2. Pile number 2, this is your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Do I need to clear off pile 2? Oh no, we're good. It's just that some pile 1's viewers are still here. Hi pile 1, you're welcome to stay. I'm just picking up your energy, which is fine. I don't have to clear you off. I don't mean to say it like that. But your energy is fine while doing pile 2 reading. I don't have to shift energies, so to speak. Alright, pile number 2. Let's see. Oh, by the way, pile 1, I return your energy back to you. Thank you so much for allowing me to get a glimpse of your energy to do your reading. I forgot to mention that. Thank you for your permission. Alright, pile 2. Pile 2, on the other hand, has no problems talking to me. Nope. It's the 10 of Pentacles. Something about the 5 of Cups, but it doesn't want to stick around. Or maybe it doesn't want to show up yet. I don't know. 10 of Pentacles, King of Swords. Okay, we'll do it like that. 4 of Wands. Oh, okay. Temperance. Knight of Cups. Great cards on paper. Pile 2. Energy is off. This is a great reading on paper. 10 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the 4 of Wands, Temperance, and the Knight of Cups. Average love reading, I'd be like, oh my God, y'all getting married. You know, y'all gonna have kids, you know. Energy is off. First off, it feels like your person has somebody, or you have somebody, or maybe you both have somebody. 2, I am feeling a lack of honest communication. Communication is being had, but it's not honest. This King of Swords, it didn't want to be up, it didn't want to be down, it wanted to be crooked. It wanted to be crooked because either you or your person, or maybe both, are not telling the truth about a situation, and I have the feeling has to do with a commitment. 10 of Pentacles, Crooked King of Swords, and the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is about communication. I mean, commitment. Among other things. It can also mean a good party. But in this case, this is giving somebody is in a relationship and is hiding it. Energy. Followed by Temperance in the reverse and Knight of Cups. You guys in your twin flame journey, it may be in the on a scale, I don't know. It takes 4 hours to get from Miami to Orlando. I feel like you guys are 30 minutes into the ride. Put it that way. It started, but you don't even need to stop to get gas yet. You guys are young. It's a young energy. Even if you're older, like the energy is young. I don't want to say childish, but it's giving high school. It is. It's giving gossip. It's giving flexing on the ground. It's giving now you see me, now you don't, playing games right now. Like I said, you're on a road trip, 30 minutes in, everybody's still joking around, ha ha ha. Like, the stress of the road trip hasn't kicked in yet, you know? Where you guys are like, am I there yet? Because you just left. So you're not even concerned about the journey yet. I don't know what to tell you about you. This is too early in the game to really do much. I was telling Pal 1 that Twin Flame Journey is a long journey. You guys just got started. You're in for a lot of toxic behavior, lies, deceit. You're in for night of the soul, meaning you're gonna have these sudden revelations that your spirituality is not where it needs to be, and it's gonna be some rough doing for you. You're gonna go through the same thing. You're gonna go through my third eye opening, and me seeing all kinds of different things and understanding different concepts and realizing this is the matrix and the red pill versus the blue pill. You got all that coming to you. I'm talking years. You guys aren't ready yet. You guys are not ready yet. It's gonna suck, pal, too. It's gonna suck, but hang in there. I don't even know if your twin flame is and you are ready in this lifetime to be together. Not all twin flames are. Sometimes you meet your twin flame in a lifetime to get you guys set up for the actual thing. That could be it. You're gonna have an outlier who's watching this who will end up with a twin flame. And good luck to you. I saw that sarcastically. Like, I'm hearing that in my ear, and it's like, it sounds sarcastic. I just mean, like, it's going to be very tumultuous, and you're going to have a lot of sleepless nights if you are currently in a relationship with your twin flame. Because, again, it's the beginning. So you guys are in the, everything is coming out of, everything is roses and heading into the weeds. Like, you're right there. And that's the roughest and longest part in the twin flame journey. You guys are going to start, if you haven't already, one person is going to chase, the other person is going to run. You may or may not switch roles. Right now, it doesn't feel like you guys are going to switch roles. It feels like it's already a sign that one person is chasing the other and the other person is running. Please understand, you're chasing yourself and you're running from yourself. I'm going to link the video I did about twin flames in the description so you guys can watch it. It's only a few minutes. I don't even think it's 5 minutes, but it gives a good description about twin flames. How to. I'm cloggy, and it's making me feel like I can't talk. How to. And that just started when I was talking to you guys. I'm telling you, first off, communication is going to be rough. If it's not rough already, you're going to fall into no contact if you have not done so already. There's going to be other people. If other people have not happened already. Do not hold yourself back. If you are in a no contact situation, you meet someone else, date that other person. You know, don't wait years for everything to settle, because it could be years. It could be. It could be never. That's the energy I'm getting for you, pal, too. So, yeah. And I'm the same way I picked up with pal 1. I told pal 1 you might want to watch pal 3. I feel like you might want to watch pal 5. Pal 2. Something in pal 5. Maybe pal 5. I haven't recorded yet. I don't know. But maybe pal 5 is like you're more into your journey. So this one kind of resonate, but not quite. But pal 5 might mean more. Again, I haven't recorded it yet, so I don't know. But I'm being told to tell you, watch pal 5. Now I'm going to tell you what I told pal 1. If you watch pal 5 and you're like, Does that make sense? Tell me in the comments, and then I know I was wrong. All right, moving on to pile number 3. Pile 3, this is your reading. I was just talking off camera with Patreon pile 3 about how you guys are more on a level up journey. Not to discredit the other piles, but you guys, your third eye seems to be wide open. Yeah, I was watching yesterday on TikTok about shadow people, which I think is a good word to describe those shadows that you see in the corner of your eye. So pile 3, you might see those shadow people. It's not something pleasant, but it also is confirmation that your third eye is open, and if you are not protecting yourself already spiritually, you need to learn how to. The most basic thing, evil eye, wearing evil eyes on the most basic level. And then you could go deeper into protection, like saging your home, salt. Supernatural wasn't wrong. Like, I don't know, watch an episode of Supernatural. You can learn some tips in there as well. So, yeah. 3 of Swords in the reverse. What are you? The Tower in the reverse, the 5 of Swords. The Chariot. Oh, now understanding why I told pile 1 to come here. And if you're pile 3, you might want to watch pile 1. Pile 1, if you're here, I directed you for a reason. So I'm glad I said what I said. And of course, pile 3, you will be getting more cards because you're pile 3, and that's what tends to happen when I do pile 3. Yeah, that's not... I am literally getting your twin flame journey, pile 3. Like, literally, you know. That's my Kim Kardashian impersonation. That was it. Alright. Don't blast me in the comments. I'm just joking. These 2 cards here would be like this if I had more room. Like, it would, it's a timeline that's going on right now. And you guys started out in the last few months, 6 months to 5 years, depending on who you are, your situation. But you guys been doing a lot of fighting and making up. Fighting and making up. And I bet you're probably like, we're fighting over the same thing. We're saying the same thing. We're getting into the same arguments and disagreements. Why can't they understand my point of view? They're saying the exact same thing. They're fed up with it as well. And they want to make a change just like you do. The arguments and everything you guys been having, it has unearthed a new layer that needed to be unhealed. Needed to be healed. So it's like, it might be disgusting for some of you, but it's like when you have a cut and you get a scab, and you remember you're a kid and you take the scab off, and then that will heal, and then you got a new scab, and you take that off, and then you got a new scab, and each time the cut would get healed a little bit on the outside, but the inside will still be not completely healed because you keep taking off the scab, and you might leave a scar or whatever afterwards. I'm not a medical doctor. So I did the best I could with that description. But that's what's been going on. You guys been taking off the scab to heal a new layer. So even though it may seem like you guys are arguing over the same thing, you're really kind of not. It's just that it's one big thing that runs deep. Sorry about 3, my camera cut off. I'm not even sure exactly what I was talking about. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But what I was trying to say was that you guys, yeah, this is your timeline, basically, is what I was getting at. And you're now at a point, because we have the Chariot, of moving forward, right? That the tower moments that you guys been going through alone, away from each other, which is what I said in Pile 1, not to spoil Pile 1, but I was talking about you guys are better together than you are apart. And you guys seem to be going through this thing where you pull away from each other thinking that it's going to help the other person to be away from you. When really it doesn't help them at all. It makes them fall into this. I'm not a medical doctor, or psychiatrist, but that does look like depression to me. You guys may have mental issues yourself, and they're going through it as well. Maybe not, but I'm seeing it here with this card, the Tower, that something happened where a lot of sadness and loneliness. And part of that is because you pulled your energy away from them, causing them to pull their energy away from you, or vice versa. And you guys are both ready to make the decision to be together, but it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of giving up of your ego. This was in Pile 1, the Four of Pentacles. And for this reading, it feels like this is an ego-based card of I'm not letting go of my feelings and thoughts and emotions. I'm going to keep it close to my vest, and I'm going to protect it. So maybe even ego is not necessarily the right word I should use, but you're holding on to how you truly feel for this person because out of protection of your feelings and emotions. But you're not realizing that by letting go is where the true peace is. I'm getting that this person is ready for you and you're ready for this person. That you guys are both nearing the runner chasing aspect of your relationship. It's more of a matter of believing in it and letting go. We have the Queen of Pentacles. I started a deep dive on Pentacles in my Patreon, and basically talking about how the Pentacles is the foundation of everything. Because in a love reading, for example, it's great to have cups because that talks about emotions. But if you don't have a pentacle alongside the cups, that's all it is emotion. It's not something where you're going to actually take action on. You guys have pentacles on this deck. Got 1, 2, 3 pentacles. I thought it was 4. Well, 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. You guys got wands, which is about communication on here. You have swords, which is about your thoughts and your action. Well, wands is about thoughts and action. Words is about thoughts and inner feeling and using your words. They're the same, but they're different. And cups, like I mentioned, is about emotions. You have it all here. You have it all here. And it's being held up by the Queen of Swords. Meaning that you guys are having a hard time communicating because you're so controlling of your emotions and how you feel that you're not letting the other person in. Even when you try to let them in, you don't fully let them in. I feel like you test them. Like, I'll say this and see what they say. I'll do that and see what they say. I'll see if they text me first. I'll see if they, the holiday just passed. Let me see if they text me Merry Christmas first. Like, you want to do it, but you're waiting for them to do it. Just like that. Grow up, Pile 3. You know, in the nicest way possible. I'm telling you to grow up. Like, if you're going to play with the big dogs, it's time to play with the big dogs. It's time to let your feelings be known. Don't rush it. And you know, we have the Charity here. It's paired with the Death card. It's feeling like don't rush it. Take your time. Let it naturally unfold. But when you have those moments where you can share how you feel, don't hold back either. All right, Pile 3? you guys are getting, yes, some charms and witches runes as well. Sorry for the noise. Ooh! Of course. Pile 3 always has to do the most. Something just dropped. 1 second. We got the moon. That was in pile 1. We have the scat. That was in pile 1. Crossroads. The star. The rings. Commitment. The eye. All-knowing waves. As in things being moved. We have this crystal thing. I said in pile 1, it reminds me of like a ring. Like putting a ring on it. And then you also have the rings as well. This is hope. This is guiding light. This is the crossroads. This is all talking about direction up here, right? Having faith, believing, seeing in the darkness that this is the right path for you. You just have to swim towards it. You have to go there. This has the ability to be a strong, committed relationships. You have angels watching over you. You have the butterfly, communication, spiritual protection as well. Because we have the pentagram and the butterfly. That's both speaks of protection, spiritual protection. I've got the guitar. You guys feel like you guys are rock stars. You guys have fun. Music. You guys speak through music. I'm seeing you guys listening in the car to songs, or maybe at work, and relating the lyrics to that song to that person. That's because your person is speaking to you through song. Their higher self is connecting to you through music. You have a dog. I mentioned, was this the pal that said a brown dog, or was that pal 1? I don't remember. That fell. When that falls, you know how many times I had put tape on that thing? When that falls, that tells me I'm right on point about something. Something about this brown dog or this dark colored dog that has been showing up in my readings. We have, again, Cross and Bones deck card, and it looks similar. Come on, you guys have to make a decision. Do you want to be with this person or not? And if you want to be with this person, do so. I say now. Wow. Wow, I say now. All right. I don't think I have to say anything else. Now I say wow. I wow. Or wow, I say. I know, I'm playing with the words. But pile 3, that is your reading. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you guys being here. Join me on Patreon. I feel like there's somebody watching in pile 3 that will enjoy and benefit from being a member of my Patreon. I'm not saying that to get your money, because there's a free option to join as well. I'm saying that because it feels like you should join. And you could join for free. You could start off at free. And if you like the free version, which is not a lot of content, because it's, it's a free version, then you upgrade to one of the paid tiers. You could even try the paid tier that's free for 7 days. Actually, I think you should do that. Try the paid tier. It's the Butterfly Garden Club. Free for 7 days, and if you like it, it's $5. Alright. Thank you so much, pile 3. Moving on to pile number 4. Alright, pile 4. I was talking to Patreon, but while I was talking to Patreon, the Chariot card came out. So let me go ahead and continue shuffling for you, pile 4. Let's see what we have. 9 of Swords. Page of Cups. Judgment. 10 of Swords. Okay. Where you are in this journey. First off, I don't quite feel like it's twin flame. Feels more like a soulmate. Nope, scratch that. This is a karmic. This is what they call a false twin flame. Pile 4. That's all the markings of someone that you're supposed to be with for the rest of your life, but with all the drama and red flags. Like, look at all this red. You know, it's a lot of red. If, I'm not going to tell you what to do, who you date, but if you feel like this is a very toxic situation for you and you are staying in it because you are telling yourself or they are telling you that you guys are twin flames and that is part of the twin flame journey, I am here to tell you, if you need to leave, you should leave. You should jump out of that carriage to save your life. What was Eric doing letting this woman who has started walking the day before drive a carriage? She had no idea what she was doing. It was all luck that it didn't die. You're following this person based on what they're telling you, what you're seeing on social media. I'm not feeling twin flame vibes for this pal. I'm feeling false twin flames. I'm feeling karmic. I was so close to saying soulmates. I really was. So I could understand why you might be confused, but I'm telling you, if you guys are in a relationship and everything's working out great, then keep going. It's just that I'm not feeling twin flame. But if you're in this relationship and it's not great, I would recommend you reconsider. That's all I'm going to say. Just reconsider. All right, pal 4, I'm not going to get into it more. I'm really not. I could talk about how you have King Titan looking down on Ursula in judgment and scorn, and it feels like that's how that person treats you. Like they judge you. I could tell you that I'm picking up a little bit of narcissistic trait. Not so much narcissistic, but a little. I'm also picking up a little bit of psychopath. Just a little. Either way, I'm not picking up great energy from this relationship for you, pal 4. And I'm looking out for you. That being said, it is your relationship, and I cannot tell you what to do. And I got a feeling it doesn't matter what I say. It's not going to matter because I have the Page of Cups. And we all know that when you got love in your eyes, it doesn't matter what anybody tells you. If you want to be with that person, you're going to be with that person. All right? So again, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying, if this is a red flag toxic relationship, please take that into your account when making a decision to be with this person or to continue taking it, whatever it is that they are dishing out. And by the way, I'm also picking up a third party situation as well. So there's that information for one person. So take it as you will. All right, moving on to pile number 5. Pile 5. I don't know why, as soon as I picked up this deck, it felt like all jokes aside, this is serious. Like, wipe that smile off your face. Like, it felt serious the moment I picked up the deck. For one person, your twin flame is already dead. And you know that. And you're here. I don't know why you're here. Maybe you enjoy watching twin flames, like is suiting for you. But it feels like for one person, I saw the 4 of Swords when I cut this deck, and it looked like someone's laying in a coffin. I don't know what happened to the card, but it was there. And I really do feel like someone died. Your twin flame already died. I'm so sorry. And it feels like missed opportunity as well. Like, you knew they were your twin flame, or at the very least a soulmate, but you were the runner in the situation and you ran. Like, you were the definition of twin flame runner energy. That was your job and you took it seriously. And like, I'm not joking, like, you really did what you need to do to get away from this person. And every time they came up to you, not just for that person who passed away, I'm talking about in general. Every time your person comes up to you and say, hey, I love you, I care, this feels like something more, you run. You're like, peace out, run. And it's like, you love this person. Not sure if you acknowledge it or not, but you love this person. You care about them. But something about them is freaking you out, and you run away. And you run away because you always think that your person will always be there. It is when this person comes to me and tell me how they feel. Peace out. You can't handle it. And it's because, I know, it's going to get deep. I'm so sorry. But part of the reason why a chaser and a runner, part of the reason why a runner runs, I think I would say you're a chaser. You're not, you're the runner. The part of the reason why a runner runs is because you can't handle the love that the chaser is giving you. I had the Ace of Pentacles a second ago. You can't handle that. You can't, when they offer you something, their love is so pure, it scares the crap out of you. You're running away from yourself. You're running away from the self-love that is needed in order for you to accept the love of your chaser. The person that loves you. The reason why you're here watching this video. So you date other people, and it's so funny. It's so funny, runner. You date other people very similar to the person that is your twin flame. And not to downplay the other people in your life, but they don't hold up candle to the flame. Like, they don't hold up to your person, to your chaser. They're the carbon copy. They're not the original. And you make do with the carbon copy because you can handle the carbon copy. It's like, okay, I can handle the watered down version of the person I'm really in love with because I can't handle the original. It's too strong. I need it mixed. I need it watered down. I need to have a chaser, you know? You can't have it strong. And that's where you're at. So you date people, or you're attracted to people who are very similar. Like, when you sit there and think about it, they're very similar to your person. Same interests, the same person, not the same personality, but very similar personality. Kind of similar with their humor, kind of similar with their, maybe if your person is an extrovert, they're an extrovert, and if they're an introvert, they're an introvert. You know, it's a carbon copy. That is not the original. And you decide to settle for less because you think you can't handle the real thing. Okay. Well, how's that working out for you? Taking less. Will you take less? If you had a job and your boss comes up to you and say, I could pay you $30 an hour, or I could pay you $12 an hour. Same hours, same job description, but, you know, less pay. You're not going to take the $12 an hour. No way. You will never choose that. It's less. It's less than. You're doing the same work. You put in the same commitment and the same work. But for some reason, you're like, oh, I can't handle $30 an hour. That's too much money. That put me in a new tax bracket. I don't want to do that. So you settle for the $12? Doesn't make sense. And that's what you're doing. You're settling for less. 10 of Cups. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. I told you I saw the Ace of Pentacles. And it came up. What's this? The Lovers. Wow. The Emperor. Wow. The Temperance. Wow. 5 of Cups. Wow. Power 5. You're an idiot. I'm going to tell you right up. You're an idiot. You should be with your person. You should be with your twin flame. The magic of this relationship, if you got it together, your twin flame is getting it together. You're not quite there yet. You're still, I don't know. Did they say something to you that bother you? Yeah, I was saying that you're like in this Five of Cups energy. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I do know what it is. You're sad, depressed, lonely, miserable. Not quite. You're not with who you want to be, so you're making other people miserable. You're also looking like you might be drinking a little bit more than you need to, or indulging in things that you normally indulge in when you're in a bad state. That's your Five of Cup. Your person is coming out of their Five of Cup. Maybe they going into a Five of Cup started your Five of Cup, but because they started ahead of you, they're out of it and you're still in it. I hope that makes sense. It makes sense to me. But basically, Pal 5, because I'm going to wrap this up, is they're your person. They're your penguin. They're your, they're the person you should be with. Like, these based on these cards, if you're like, Joy, I don't know what you're talking about. You're not here. You don't experience what I experience. Okay, let me ask you this. Why are you watching this reading right now? You clicked on this video. So obviously, you already know this is your person and you're just looking for validation. And if what I'm saying to you is scaring you, that's just further validations that you are the runner and you've been running. Nobody wants to be the runner because it's like that's the bad person. That's the villain in a runner-chaser twin flame relationship. They're perceived as the villain. You're not the villain. You're not. The same way the chaser is perceived as the victim. They're not the victim. It's just the dynamic of a twin flame relationship. Also, I want to say your person is not as sweet and gullible as you think they are. They're not to say they're up to no good or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but I think that you go out of your way to protect them from you, like your dark side. I'm seeing that song, Kelly Clarkson, Dark Side. I'm seeing a video, not actually hearing the song, but I'm seeing a video. And in the video, Kelly Clarkson is like telling somebody, "Can you handle my dark side?" And they're showing different people going through different walks of life to illustrate that dark side. I think you're hiding something from your person because you think they cannot handle it. So what I mean when I say they're not as innocent as you think, they're stronger than you realize. They can handle the weird. They can handle the sad. They can handle all those things. You're just not giving them enough credit to let them handle it. Give them that chance. Who knows? Maybe they'll be weird for a day or two as they process it, but they're gonna process it. Just give them the chance, give them the time to do it. If you are currently in a relationship with them, and let's say you stepped out with that carbon copy like I was talking about, they know without knowing. Like, it feels like your person is intuitive and they already know something is up. And you might be better off telling them and letting them know what's the real deal is. Whether they stay with you or not, I don't know. But it's far better than whatever scenario they're making up in their head, I could tell you that. I'm hearing Sam Smith, Unholy, so I was talking about intuition, High Priestess on the bottom, and Strength card. I'm telling you, it's basically what I was talking about your person. So I highly suggest you get it together, Pal 5, because if you want to keep this person in your life, because it doesn't feel like this person is completely out of your life, like the other cards where I was saying there's no contact. It just feels like you guys are crossroads or not quite communicating the way you could. I don't know, but you guys are still in each other's lives. And if you want to keep it that way, then I highly suggest you do something about it. Oh my God. Who is this? If this is the carbon copy that I was talking about, why would you, like Cat Williams says, they are plants. Why would you be with this person? For real. They're not giving good vibes. They're looking like they're here to cause problems. And that's a whole nother reading. But basically, I feel like I'm going to hurt somebody's feelings, but whatever. This person that you're seeing or talking to, it could be a friend. It could be a coworker. Whoever it is that you're using to help you or replace the person that you really want to talk to and be with, your twin flame, is not who they say they are. We got, like, look at this. Like, you see, she's wearing a mask, lies and deceit, and they're very defensive. Like, it feels like, listen, they're gonna get you in trouble. It feels like this person is, they act like they're on your side when really they're on their own side. So they may say to you, I'm here for you. Oh my God, they do say that. I'm here for you. I'm the only one that understands you. You could tell me anything. I'm so sorry that they treat you like that. They set themselves up as the person that you could lean on. And they use that to manipulate you. And they use that to pull strings. And if you're like, that's not true, okay, you'll see. You will see. If you're going to have to cut yourself on the blade to see, but you will see. It's going to happen sooner than later, because I'm telling you, this person gives me the willies. This person gives me, if you guys are familiar with starseeds and different planets, and you have the reptilian planet, this is what that person gives me. This person gives me shapeshifter energy as well. They are one way with you, and anyway, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys being here, being my BFFs, and until next time, bye bye.